Hi everyone, my name is Lola and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be cooking West African Nigerian okra soup, and these are the ingredients: boiled scotch bonnet with bell pepper and smoked mackerel fish, which already washed and deboned. And the next one is the boiled goat's meat, and I boiled that for like 20 to 30 minutes with seasonings and stuff. And the next is chopped fresh okra, which is the main ingredient today. And after that is dry cut fish, washed and deboned as well. And next is the fresh spinach leaves, which is already chopped with knife. And after that is palm oil, and we all know that palm oil is like one of the most popularly used in African cooking, either for soup or for foods. So we'll be using palm oil today. And after palm oil, the finer or semi-final ingredient is salt, and the final ingredient right now is my seasoning. And normally you can use Maggi, or if you don't eat Maggi, you don't have to use any. It still tastes good anyways. But I'll be using Tropicana Sun chicken seasoning, and it comes in that very yellow container. So now right into the process of cooking. Here is my pot, which is already washed and clean, and it's empty, by the way. It's just the spoon that's inside. And I'll be using this pot for cooking today. So I'll be turning on the cooker and adding the boiled scotch bonnet and bell pepper to the pot. And with this, I'll be adding the already washed, deboned, okay, that's the broth from the meat, the leftover broth from the meat. I'll be adding that as well. So after that, I'll be adding the dried catfish, which already washed. I soaked that with hot water for 5 minutes with salt, and the dirt came out, and I kind of shredded it. So we'll be adding that to the boiled scotch bonnet and bell pepper. And mind you, in this pepper mix, there is no tomatoes or onions. The reason I'm not adding tomatoes is because tomatoes is going to make it look watery at the end of the day, and the onions is going to like reduce the sliminess of the okra. So it's just bell pepper and scotch bonnet. And I'll be adding a little water to this water. I figure is going to like cook all the food, all the soup all through without adding any water later on. So that's why I added some water. And the reason I'm actually adding the fish first is because this fish is very sweet. You can even eat it raw without cooking, and it's gonna like give this sweet taste from the beginning. And after cooking that for 5 minutes, I'm adding the goat meat. It's already boiled for 30 minutes separately before now. I boiled the goat meat with salt, pepper, garlic, and all of that. And after adding the goat meat, I'm going to be adding the washed, cleaned mackerel fish, smoked mackerel fish. I smoked this myself at home in the oven. Excuse me. So after adding the smoked mackerel fish, I'll be adding the I'll be probably adding the seasoning. Yes. And I'll be using today, like I mentioned earlier, Tropicana Sun chicken seasoning. And if you like, you can use Maggi, any Maggi of your choice. Any Maggi of your choice. And if you don't use Maggi, normally it's fine as well. This soup contains some very delicious and natural ingredients, like the fishes, the meat, and all of that. And it's gonna come out fantastic. Trust me. So if you don't use Maggi, it's fine. If you use Maggi, it's fine. If you use any seasoning, it's fine. But for okra soup, you can't use too much seasoning. You can't use too much seasoning, and that's me adding the freshly chopped okra and here I'm not using any frozen okra, but if you don't have access to freshly chopped one or fresh okras, you can use the frozen one as an alternative. But here it's better off to use the fresh one. So here I added the freshly chopped freshly chopped okra. Jeez. So I added this freshly chopped okra to the soup, and like I said, is the main ingredient here. So after adding that, I'm gonna allow that to cook for like 1 minute or so. Then that's me adding some water because I feel the water wasn't enough. So after that, I'm gonna add some palm oil. Palm oil popularly used in most of African dishes or Nigerian dishes. It gives this colorful flavor and it has its own divine, beautiful taste. It doesn't really smell, so I'm going to be adding two. It doesn't smell, but it smells great. But it doesn't have that strong smell, but it has beautiful taste, beautiful natural taste. So I'll be adding. I've added 2 scoops of spoons of palm oil to the soup, and you can see that after turning and mixing everything together, it's everything to germinate and marinate and flavorize and everything. You can see the color is coming out. The color is popping. It comes out more beautiful than ever. So that's palm oil for you. That's what palm oil makes your soup or your food looks like. Makes it looks more colorful and beautiful. Anyways, so after adding the palm oil, here I'll be adding my spinach. And if you add your spinach, you can't leave your spinach to cook for too long. That's why I'm adding my spinach as the last ingredient. It's gonna leave this for like 30 seconds or 1 minute to cook together. And that's the end of this beautiful cooking. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.